Hi! Have you ever asked yourself why there's two sentences that are similar in words but they are distinct in meaning or have different meaning? And this is all happens because of what we call the intonation. So what is the intonation in the language? The intonation is a rising or falling pitch, and it has to do with the music or melody patterns of the language. And we have four types of intonation. First type is rising intonation, the second type is falling intonation, the third is rise fall intonation, and the last type is fall rise intonation. And what we mean by falling and rising intonation, what we mean is that we have a pitch goes down at the end in the case of fall intonation, and or pitch goes up at the end of the sentence, or usually in the last word of the sentence. So let us take for quick some examples to illustrate and clarify how is that happen. In the first example, I'm going home. It is a normal sentence. It is a statement, and we have a falling intonation. And the second type is a W question. So we have also a falling intonation. A W question, I mean like what, where, when, who, and where. And the following example is close the door. In this case we have a falling intonation because in the case of the commands we have a falling intonation at the end. And the following example is are you ready? We have rising, ready, and why? And that's because the answer of the question is no or yes, only no or yes. And in this case, in the questions no or yes questions, we have rising intonation at the end. And we have here really. So we have in the same word have a rising and rise fall intonation right here, and because it's exclamation, we have exclamation here, and because of that we have rise fall intonation. And the following example is well, we have fall rise intonation. Well, I guess so. So that's it for example, and let's move. Let's talk about why it is important, really important, to know or use the intonation in the language. You have to actually to use the intonation in the language. And that's because if you didn't do so, you may show yourself for the person that you speak in with that you don't speak really well. You shy, you embarrassed, you gives the image, the wrong image that you are not a well speaker of the language, and you have to avoid that, because there is actually a lot of native speakers in America that they use rising intonation in most of the sentences, and that shows them that as they are shy and embarrassed and uncertain, and although they speak fluently, but they can't you can't say that they are very well speakers of the language. So that's it for today's video. I hope you find it very useful. Bye.